Hi everyone in YouTube land. It's so good to be back. I took a little bit of a hiatus, but I am back with tea time and table. I think it's called tea time table and chair set. So as you can see, the modern girls are sitting on chairs. So I have my Truly Me doll over here. And her name is Odessa Vernice, and she's got the little adorable cookie barrette in her hair since she's going to be enjoying some little treats. I have Girl of the Year, Blair, over here, and she's the one who's going to be serving the tea and the treats since her family owns a little farmhouse that has lunch and brunch for service. And this is my Gabriella McBride. So I finally ended up getting a Gabriella doll, and I still have my number 46 doll, but I decided with the whole Black Lives Matters movement and with American Girls starting to diversify their collection, they understand what they did when it came to reusing my AG number 46 in place of a Girl of the Year for Gabriella. So I'm hoping that in the future they'll use Gabriella as an example of how to really spend their money, that they really shouldn't be recycling a doll in order to create a black doll, a Black Girl of the Year doll. They should be able to be fair and diversify the same way that they were able to create a Caucasian doll for Blair. They should be able to do that for all the other ethnicities as well. So that's the reason I have them modeling this nice set, because I feel like we all need to diversify a little bit and we all need to forgive and just work on what we want to see in the future. And this is what I want to see in the future. I have friends of all different colors, and I just want everyone to feel like they're appreciated, like they should be. All right, so let's stop and go over some of this wonderful things or wonderful stuff. So let's start with the chair. I'm going to move Odessa because she's a lot easier to move right now. All right, so the chair is a nice metal. Can you hear that? And when you turn it over, you can see how sturdy and heavy it really is. Not that you guys can feel it through YouTube, but you can kind of see that it's pretty durable. It has the little tag, but you can always bury it underneath the cushion. You can actually untie these like you can a real patio chair. I love the X's for the design. If you lift it up, it's a plain solid color underneath, and the cushions are a very lovely floral design. Just really beautiful. It's thick, so it feels like your doll really has a cushioned seat for her cushioned bottom. All right, since we're looking around the table, I'll start with the base of the table. You can see that there's like a little fancy deco art design at the base of the table, and it really makes for a nice antique look, that it really feels like you're dining at a really nice restaurant or you're dining at your grandparents' house. So that's really nice. The table looks like it would be wood, but it's really not. It's just a design that's made to look like wood. You have a lovely paper doily underneath this plastic plate. And the good thing about this plastic is it's made to look like it's porcelain. And I have an example of a real ceramic porcelain-like plate. You see that? That's real ceramic or porcelain. And the design looks nice. And so even though the design looks nice on here, this is clearly plastic. One other reason I brought out Blair was because Blair has a dairy allergy, but I really think it's nice how she can still service her customers. So in the story, she recreates her favorite desserts. So I think this is a nod to Blair's collection. Or if you have the Girl of the Year, Grace Thomas, this is a little tart-like treat that even she could have in her collection. And so I love the fact that the tart has like a little faux crust and the creme brulee or the creme filling and the fresh berries with the faux powdered sugar on top. Looks really, really nice. So even if you have a dairy allergy, you can pretend that this is dairy-free because they do have dairy-free desserts like that. Okay, so I'm getting a little closer. I see that we have tea set that comes with this, or at least not tea, but little tea cups. And so these teacups are also plastic. You guys have seen reviews on these teacups before. But it looks nice. I love the fact that there's a design on one side. Whoops. I like the platters or the saucers. That's also plastic. This is real cotton, and it feels like a real linen cloth. Excuse that. That's just like a little piece of dirt. At least I think it's a little piece of dirt. I hope it's a little piece of dirt. Anyway, I've had this sitting out for some time. So this is the runner, and it's really pretty. The only thing I don't like is that it's kind of short. It's not long. It would be nice if it could kind of hang over, but you know, American Girl is starting to really count their pennies, so they're downsizing a little bit. So I guess they're trying to be frugal. And I love the little treats that she has. I guess these are supposed to be macaroons. They're attached. This is plastic, from top to bottom plastic. Macaroons attached again. And I'm going to bring out Samantha to do the review on the sandwich, just because I think it holds historical significance. So here is my lovely 1990 or so Samantha doll. She's a beige body Samantha. But one thing I really like about this Samantha is she's got like the white body eyes. So I believe that she was made closer to 1990 rather than mid-1990. So anyway, one thing I like about this tea set is that you can even use it for your historical dolls. So it doesn't have to be just for the modern girls. It can also be for the historical characters, because one thing that I always regret doing is I forgot to buy the school set for Samantha's collection. I just never got it. So I like the fact that this little sandwich here, Samantha's known for her Teatime watercress sandwiches. So I like the fact that you could even have this for Samantha to eat and partake in. So she can even have her Teatime treats with Nellie or other historical characters that you think would be appropriate. If you were to compare the two sets with some of the older historical sets, it will probably fail in comparison, and I'll tell you why. Because all of this is like this is real material. Like this is glass. This is glass. This is glass. This is glass. This is ceramic. And these are not clumped together. These are separate. So even the pineapple is separate from the rest of the fruit. So even though the fruit is separate, some of them are clumped together, but not so much that you lose play value. With this, just because the macaroons are clumped together, you lose a little bit of play value. It would be nice if they could eat the individual macaroons. So That's all I have to say, but I think all in all, it's a really great set. You can use it for historical dolls or modern dolls, and I think American Girl is still hanging in there. All right, talk to you later.